presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. And when you take a look at the Trail Blazers, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. Tip-off coming up here, and
from the East Bank Esplanade, a great view of the Hawthorne Bridge in downtown. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Golden State Warriors and just couldn't finish strong. They took a 4-point loss in that one.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win on the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Dallas, Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. Batum, good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Parsons outside. This one for 3, and he gets the bucket. Parsons got 6.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Lillard attacking. That is good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Rondo dishes to Ellis. Parsons on the wing. Here's Nowitzki, and it's Dallas with another. 1:12 left to play in the first. Lillard the pass to Lopez. A 3 from Matthews. That's good. He has 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Ellis kicks to Rondo. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Aldridge with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Back to Matthews. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull. It in. They come into this one following. A loss to the Thunder.
And that night, guys, they didn't resemble the team we're used to seeing either as individuals or as a unit.
Steve, I thought there was really a lack of leadership. Nobody really gathered the team and tried to rally them. And sometimes you have to do that with your body language and your voice. To me, that was the most disappointing thing about the loss.
Lopez dishes to Matthews. Shot by Lillard. Wide open. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Nowitzki, and it's in off the backboard.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement. It's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
On the floor for Dallas, Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2, with Parsons playing the small forward. And it's Rondo in at the 1.
You gotta like the defense, not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Nobody near Parsons. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Blocked. Rondo against Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lillard, the pass to Matthews. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Matthews has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. And so here is Dallas. Rondo kicks to Ellis. Dallas again missing. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And Matthews gets it to go.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Mavericks trail by 6. Rondo kicks to Parsons. Got a piece of it. Batum with the steal. Down low. Wesley Matthews again. Matthews has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
And they double up Rondo. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. They get it again. Here's Chandler. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And he banks in the layup. Chandler's got 5 points so far.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Rajon Rondo.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now, guys. Those numbers are amazing.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Ellis. Lopez, right side, stolen by Ellis. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Ellis.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
One more time. Give it up for your Blazer dancers.
So it's Portland now. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And you guys remember that game. They got to the free throw line repeatedly with their aggressive play. And getting all those easy points at the foul line was the difference. And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. And he's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And here's Matthews for the 3. Here's Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this game. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Nobody near Parsons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And that's now 9 points for Chandler Parsons. Poked loose. The shot by Chandler. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the twine.
Oh, man, a clutch shot.
And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Well, Tyson, coming off the loss in the last game, it seems like you guys are playing with a renewed intensity here tonight. What's been the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had a letdown. Tonight.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Dallas leading by 7. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Aldridge dishes to Batum. Rejected by Nowitzki. And they get it back. Matthews, no good. Maverick shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Parsons for 3. Matthews with the rebound. The Trailblazers shooting 47%, pretty solid. A pull-up, and the shot is good. The Maverick leaders get down now to just 5 on the basket from Batum.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And the Mavericks call time here. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Felton's checked in. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Damian Lillard. He's been something special in the second half of the season, that's for sure. Some serious stats right here. Second in free throw percentage, 5th in scoring, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And as you said it, Steve, I mean, his free throw percentage is virtually unmatched. He's a guy who just doesn't take free throws lightly and makes a high percentage of them.
And the shot is good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And here's Felton from the arc. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Batum with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Another miss by Batum.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Felton the pass from downtown. Doesn't go either for Felton. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Aldridge, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Ellis. For 3, Felton. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And that's now 6 points for Raymond Felton.
It's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in there, chill, and try to deny those looks.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Damian Lillard. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Chandler with a screen for Felton. And that one goes long.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Lopez. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Chandler, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And the basket by Lillard.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Now Chandler. He's got 12. That doesn't go either for Felton. Outside Matthews. Just 3 on the clock. And Aldridge slams it in.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Here's Lillard on the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Felton and Ellis pair up at the 1 and the 2. The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. And it's Chandler in at the pivot, manning the middle. Lopez, no luck.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
It's a nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Felton kicks to Ellis. Lets it go from 14, but they recover it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Lillard. Makes the most of the high percentage. Lillard's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Dallas calls timeout.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Dallas calls timeout. Myers Leonard, who's checked in for Lopez. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks trailing. Right side Rondo for 3. Felton. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Leonard. 6 points for Batum.
This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Felton. Mavericks trail by 3. Right side Rondo. Count that one.
This is what his team needs right now. Solid scoring opportunities. And he's manufacturing it whenever they need it most.
Batum against Parsons. Here's Leonard. Nice work on the boards. Paying off at the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Rondo kicks to Felton. Here's Chandler. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards, Clark, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
Batum attacking. Here's Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
Rondo kicks to Felton. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
That's a two from Lillard. It's in!
He's a big reason why they have the lead attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
The drive by Rondo. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, Rondo has just been stupendous.
Lillard outside. Outside Matthews. Now the feed to Batum. Here's Lillard. Sinks it.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Felton can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A three would make it happen.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Heaves it up. No good. Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
It's a title series.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, this is their final meeting of the season with this squad, and they've lost all 3 prior games. They'd like to avoid the sweep if possible. Here we are late in the season, some teams battling for playoff position, others
Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. You look at the Pelicans. Not one of the better records in the Western Conference. Right now, they're in 12th place.
And, Kevin, things really starting to get out of control for them. I mean, this losing streak is becoming an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if they don't figure out a way to stop it soon.
Clark, the only thing that can do it, I think, are drastic changes. Either, altering the starting lineup, maybe looking for a trade. But the confidence of their top guys is really gone at this point, and that really spells doom for this club.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Gordon is out there with Tyreek Evans, and it's Pondexter in at the small forward. Here is Splitter, right now averaging 5 points a game. Pondexter kicks to Ashik. Cuts off the pass. Leonard attacking Green. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Parker dishes to Splitter. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Pondexter no good. And even 3-on-3 break. It's deflected. Out to Duncan. Parker passes to Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got 5.
What a terrific job to hit the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Finally saw him pour in 22. They kick it out to Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gordon dishes to Pondexter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Pelicans shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Both free throws good from Pondexter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Leonard. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 8.
Even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
The feed to Pondexter. Evans kicks to Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
This guy's really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
And Green gets it to go.
They couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Evans. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Spurs up by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Splitter in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. A second chance effort. Davis kicks to Ashik. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Dishes to Splitter. Davis against Leonard. Right side Leonard. Great D that time from Davis. Pelicans trail by 12. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that's Evans penetrating. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Man, the defense did just enough that shot.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Green's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Here's Davis. Still getting warmed offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Here is Parker after Tyreek Evans has scored. Here's Leonard from outside off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And it's slammed in by Splitter. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Pondexter kicks to Evans. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Splitter. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Parker with it. Evans picks him up. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Here's Davis. Averaging 24 points per contest. And the basket by Gordon.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to...
And we finish one half. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Tyreek Evans out there with Gordon. And it's Pondexter in at the 3 slot. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Splitter, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And the Pelicans shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. to the paint. Here's Hasek. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hasek's got his first basket of the night. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
And it's Omer Hasek with the foul. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Duncan plays it up and banks it in. Duncan's got his first points of the game.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy. Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how San Antonio ranks league-wide. Second in free throw percentage. Third in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
Yeah, and I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
Knocked loose.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Parker outside. And the layup fall. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
For three, Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Now Hasek. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Tyreke Evans.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
Parker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Parker.
Shooting for San Antonio.
So he gets them both. Pelicans trail by 13. Evans with it. He's picked up by Parker. Evans kicks to Pondexter. For three, Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard. I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Here's Evans. Can't nail the jumper.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 17. Outside Gordon. Now the pass to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Another shot. And Gordon with the lay-in. Good. Gordon's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans. San Antonio leading by 15. Parker kicks to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming out.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hasek. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Leonard attacking. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play. Evans passes to Hasek. Gordon outside. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard attacking, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
Outside Gordon. Here's Davis. And the Pelicans miss again.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. The rebounding is right there at the top of the list. Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
And it's Gordon penetrating. No dice from 9 feet out. And the Spurs with possession. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Evans. Green with the rebound.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Another one falls for San Antonio.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. Evans outside. And so it's San Antonio.
It's a title series rematch. The champs Golden State versus the Cavaliers. Time for the fast break on NBA.com. Steph Curry loosening up for the opener, and LeBron James is doing the same. Here's LeBron James coming up big early. He finished with 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. It would be a tough shooting night for Steph Curry. He made just 4 of 15 shots, scoring 11 points. The Warriors would win because it was a big night for the bench. 11 points on 5 of 5 from the field for 13-year veteran Leandro Barbosa. Draymond Green would come up big in this one, too. Klay Thompson delivers the pass, and Draymond delivers the dunk. He had 16 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. Cavs made a comeback in the third quarter. Kevin Love had a nice game. He makes that bucket. He wound up with 17 points and 13 rebounds, but too much Sean Livingston, a career playoff high 20 points. The Warriors win Game 1, 104-89. Game 2 coming up in Oakland. See if Sean Livingston can duplicate what he did on Thursday night against a frustrated LeBron James. And that's the fast break on NBA.com. It's a title series rematch. The champs Golden State versus the Cavaliers. Time for the fast break on NBA.com. Steph Curry loosening up for the opener, and LeBron James is doing the same. Here's LeBron James coming up big early. He finished with 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. It would be a tough shooting night for Steph Curry. He made just 4 of 15 shots, scoring 11 points. The Warriors would win because it was a big night for the bench. 11 points on 5 of 5 from the field for 13-year veteran Leandro Barbosa. Draymond Green would come up big in this one, too. Klay Thompson delivers the pass, and Draymond delivers the dunk. He had 16 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. Cavs made a comeback in the third quarter. Kevin Love had a nice game. He makes that bucket. He wound up with 17 points and 13 rebounds, but too much Sean Livingston.
Aerosol can, monkey outside, all night, bomb, stick a clang, 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 hang on like a renegade tank, transform to a grown man, and transform again like Major Lazer.
Fast one, slow one, we be effing hard. 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 Fast one, slow one, we be effing hard.
You're now listening to the sounds of this demeanor.
Turn everything up. All levels. All levels. Shake it right now. Is that a 2-track?
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit, I blow 1 or 2 speakers. Top model diva, but my name not Eva. Yeah, I bring fever, rocking classic Adidas. I'm straight off the heater, ripping needles off the meter. Here I go, flip my flip. Back it up, then I drop it low. It's a must, cause I'm dangerous. I be a hustle on the bus to call me. I talk, did a stutter. 2005 MCs in trouble. The run for cover, hide under your covers, cause you gon' need more protection than them. Missy finna spit just simply wrong. Misdemeanor always make MCs feel small. Stick you on the table with a plastic cup and say grace. Y'all just rookies. here for play hooky. Ain't nobody here that can tear the track up, and I ain't the rapper, so shut. Keep it simple every time I flow. If you step to me, I shall throw blows. Raise up, black guys break nose. I ain't about talking, I lay him down slow. If I show y'all know, misdemeanor got him by the neck, hit him low. Ice cold heart like 0 below. If you wanna battle me, the player say so. Let me tell you what I'm all about. About spitting hot rhymes on out. Yeah, Pharrell did the beat, oh yes. And the way he put it down and make it sound so fresh. I be the best, don't second guess. When it comes to other rappers, boy, get that. When I say I'm tight as white beaters, Missy about to teach you how to follow the leader. Hit the club in the Bluetooth seater. Looking like I'm finna get out with my high heel pumps. Cause I know what guys want me. Missy be the name and y'all should already know. Missy be the name and y'all should already know. Missy be the name. Missy be the name. Missy be the name.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yo, on and my thumb palming. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. You should see the way the chain harness the charming. Fly 'em like a bird, like Nelly Furtado. Pop your toast and scream cheers. Get your 2-step, cause it's the record of the year. They brought you ice creams, 2 for a pair. Officially announcing this is warfare. Cause back in the day, my clouds was gray. And it seemed like my angels couldn't blow them away. But then I sold my first verse and copped that NSX. But I was still riding in them jets for now. Man, my vision so clear out the window of the Lear. And I'm talking on my celly, all the you should hear. Listen clearly now. Hello, can you hear me now? Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So, drop your purse and grab your hips. And act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Owning, this beat is zoning. I control their mind from straight over the phone. Let them explore the words, something like a tourist. And never get addicted less. From Louis Deals to Jimmy Choo's, he's real. She know the time she sees the Richard Mille. Flat double skeletal, tourbillon. It's just like a body move, it turns.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Heat in Miami. For Miami, as it stands with the season dwindling down, they're 9 games out of first place in the conference and doing what they can to improve their playoff seeding. You hear a lot of talk, Shaq, about rookies hitting the wall.
And now your Miami Heat starting lineup. At small forward, at 6'9"
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Celtics made a special trip here for one game, back in Boston for the next one. One of the better teams in the league. They're presently 9 games off the lead.
Well, right now for the Celtics, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. We'll see if they can continue that momentum.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Bradley, the guards. Turner is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot. And it's Bradley off the drive. It's another look. And it's blocked by Dang. But they recover it. Out to Turner. Goes up again. There's the feed to Bradley. Connects from three-point range. Bradley's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Celtics. And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Dang. Out to Wade. Second chance shot. And that one goes long. The Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Taking it to the rack was power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Dragic kicks to Wade. It's stolen by Bradley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bradley's got 7 points in the game.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Bradley, no one around him. That one wide left.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one. Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. They trail by 7. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebounding. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams were making on the glass.
Well, they got pushed around all game long, and when that happened, you're going to get out-rebounded.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Boston. Good.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Turner. Launches a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Just seems like they've been a step slow here.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. Another shot, Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Smart. From deep three-point range. Can't hit. Good if it goes. You know what? And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 8. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Bradley, the guards. Zeller is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Turner in at the small forward position. The Heat trail by 8. Double team on Bosh. Passes it to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by Miami. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man. Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Now here's Dang. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but it was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Here's Wade. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. Bosch going around him, and another basket for Miami.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction. Well, he had a look, but the kind of shooter he is, I'm not sure he should take that one.
Outside Dan. Bosch heads the pick for Dragic. Three-pointer. Wade can't get it to go. Bradley with some nice D. Pass with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Smart wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Dragic against Turner. Three-pointer. Wade. And it's Wade again missing. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Dragic. They get the rebound. Right side, Dragic. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Dragic has got 5 now.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Outside Turner. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to...
Bradley kicks to Smart. There's the dish to Turner.
Overall, I haven't seen the same type of success that they initially had from beyond the arc. I think it may be because they're rushing a little bit. They're still getting good looks, but now they've got to make sure their feet are set and they're shooting it with confidence.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
The shot by Wade, no good. Here's Turner. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Boston on top, leading by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach, with this type of ball game, what needs to happen in order for you to pull out a win tonight?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a miss.
The second half just about to get going here. Without question, Avery Bradley displaying his skills today.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Chris Bosh is out there with Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Here's Bradley, and he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The drive by Wade and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Turner. The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Celtics leading by 7. Shoots from 14. Here's Bradley. And a miss there on the triple. Heat shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Bosch drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
The pass to Smart. From deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Dang. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Smart dishes to Zeller. Pass to Smart. Wade against Bradley. And Bass kicks to Bradley. Pass to Smart. Bradley dishes to Zeller. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Smart kicks to Turner. Feeds it to Bradley. Releases from 15. Good. He hits the jump shot. Bradley's got 16 points.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bradley drives in. He dishes it to Smart. Back to Bradley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Celtics have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
It'll go. The Boston Heat is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wade. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Here's Bradley. Sinks the triple. Bradley's got 20 points. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
On the floor for Boston. Smart and Bradley the guards. Brandon Bass is out there with Turner. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot's good.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Bosch passes to Dragic. And he gets it to go.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Turner dishes to Smart. Here's Bradley. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Dang with it. Out-guarded by Smart. Here's Whiteside. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And the Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. And blocked. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's Dragic with the drive. Up and in on the layup. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here's Turner. Bradley, no one around him. Misses the 3.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Dang with the buckets.
Neither team having any trouble putting the ball in the basket.
Nope, nada. I mean, we haven't seen much defense either. I mean, both of these teams really locked into trying to outscore each other.
Bradley against Wade. And Turner kicks to Smart. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Dang, heading to the hoop. Good. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Kicks it to Turner. Smart passes to Brandon. They can't stop the run with that one.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt. Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Thomas checked in for Boston. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
The second chance effort. The kick out to Bosch. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. Just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here. Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing. Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
Yeah, in this situation, clock management crucial.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Boston's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Again, Thomas missing.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Tries to keep it alive, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
Here's Bass, sinks it, and that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
His free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here's Bradley. Tries again, off on that one. And so the big win, but
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight. Was that something you tried to do?
Yeah, Coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get down there and help our big guys out.
You did exactly that, Dwayne. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.
It's a title series rebound.
Got no need for the fancy things, all the attention that it brings. Tell me no, I say yes, I was chosen, and I will deliver the explosion.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. Man, I'm telling you, Shaq, this kid, Michael Carter.
The sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Atlanta, Georgia at the Phillips Arena. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road. One of the better teams in the league. They're presently 9 games off the lead.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've been the story of the regular season in my mind, smashing expectations and really taking the league by storm.
Yeah, they've been impressive, no doubt about it. Among the league's best as we approach the postseason.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo is out there with Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Horford. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Teague the pass to Korver for 3. And that one's good. Korver's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Hawks.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Teague against Carter-Williams. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. That's tipped. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
7 seconds.
To the right side. Here's Carter-Williams. The shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to swallow. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too. I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take.
On defense, the Bucks, defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
Another shot. Parker banked in off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Pulls up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, they'll give him that shot, but he doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Puts up a three. Here's Pachulia. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Horford kicks to Millsap. Second chance shot. Good on the shot.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
The Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Teague, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Not a fast start for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Horford with the block. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. Korver, good. Korver's got 5.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Carter Williams with the bucket. Now T. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. There's the dish to Carroll. From past the arc. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead, up 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Carroll in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Korver, good.
Well, they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Carter Williams, that drops. Carter Williams has got his second basket. Atlanta leading by 4. From deep 3-point range, no good. Here's the break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Good on both. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Teague. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Middleton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Teague gets to Korver. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game. And remember, it was a huge day for the bench. And they got some key points from their reserves.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Yeah, when you make a mistake against this team, you're going to pay because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that can be demoralizing.
Steve talked about the contribution they got from their bench to win this matchup last time, Clark, and it was a great game for them in that regard.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, the depth they have was apparent on that day. I mean, there was no drop-off when they went to their bench, and the coach has to be extremely confident knowing that his reserves can handle their weight.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Parker against Millsap. And the dunk by Parker.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
It's tipped. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Korver, no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Middleton, averaging 18 points a game. Fires from the wing. Carroll with the rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Korver, no luck.
Man, I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Parker drops them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
The 3 from Korver. The shot, no good. The full court prayer. Can't hit. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Bucks leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo. Pachulia is out there with Parker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carter Williams in at the point.
Take a little closer look at Jeff Teague, some of his numbers. Solid year under for him. He's averaging 15 points per game, 6 assists.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes.
And Parker drops them both. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Carroll. He dishes it to Korver. Pass to Teague. Clock at 4. Horford kicks to Carroll. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Korver. Dishes it to Millsap. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. The shot by Carroll, no good.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
And it's good. Parker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Teague, the pass to Millsap. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. First in opponent shooting percentage. Second in assists. And they're ranked third in the league in steals. Active hands and quick feet.
And Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothered. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
Now here's Teague. 5 points in the game. He had a nice open look right there. Carroll's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Carter Williams. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Teague. He kicks to Horford. Pass to Carroll. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting is really suffering.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Wide open. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Passes to Carroll. The feed to Horford. Fires the 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Teague. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. And that's not going to go. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score, but he is no slouch at creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
Atlanta is shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Corver and Carroll, and it's Teague in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Here's Middleton. Here's Pachulia. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Millsap's against Parker. Horford has a wide open look. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for him.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Carter Williams against T. Elbow shot is on the way. And yes, sir, that one drops. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And here is Teague. Right wing. Here's Corver for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Carter Williams. 1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Parker, rejected by Millsap.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Carter Williams. Kicks it to Middleton. The 11-footer. It's good.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Teague dishes to Horford. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Now Horford clearly has the touch right now.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Middleton, guarded by Horford, and stolen by Horford. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Carroll passes to Teague. Feeds to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, strategy wouldn't be bad to use it here if they need to.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trailed by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot on the offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, plenty of battling out there tonight. At one point,
about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. And when you take a look at the Trail Blazers, they've had their moments this season. There have been some real bright spots to help them get to the 5th best mark in the Western Conference. You gotta love.
It's the Pacers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland. Presently in 5th place in the West. They're definitely a tough team to deal with.
Well, guys, you've heard the old adage, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season. We'll see if that's the case today. This will be the 3rd matchup, and they're 2-0 against these guys so far.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, every game is a separate entity. They're clearly the superior team when you look at the matchup. So for that reason, I look for the same result today.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers. Down low, West and Hibbert. The backcourt, Hill and Miles. And it's Hill in at the 3. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Hill. Batum wide open. He fires. And the 3 ball. Good. Batum's got 6 points.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
So timeout call here, the first for Indiana.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Now, here is George. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Buries it from three-point range. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard attacking. Outside, Batum. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And they're pushing it up. Here's Miles.
Oh, look out, man.
Oh, rim is shaking. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material. Great closeout there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Miles the pass to Hibbert. Trying his luck deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse. Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's Matthews on the wing, averaging 12 points a game.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Portland leading. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. On the wing, Batum fires the 3. Aldridge kicks to Lopez. Goes back up. And Hibbert with the block. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hill leading the charge. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shot is off, so Indiana will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Matthews, no one around him, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
The drive by Hill. George with no one around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Lillard dishes to Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Indiana leading. On the wing, George. Covered by Lillard. And that one's good, George.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Now George. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. 6 to shoot. And here's George for 3. George missing again. Trailblazers trail by 5. From 15 feet away, and Nicholas Batum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. 8 points for Nicholas Batum.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
From deep, George. The offensive rebound. And the pass to Miles. And the 3 off target. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Now, here's Lillard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That drops.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
That's good. 14 points here for George.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Hill with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. From the other side of the floor. Cannot hit. Second quarter ends in a tight one.
Well, Roy, you've got...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. The backcourt, Hill and Miles. And it's Hibbert in at the center position. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
The Trailblazers rebound. The drive by Lopez. Tries yet again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Passes it to Aldridge. The second effort, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Here is Miles, averaging 12 points a game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Aldridge inside, covered by Hibbert. Pacers trail by 3. West a screen on Lillard. Hill passes to West, and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on George.
Well, Nicholas Batum in this one, he's got 10 points. And he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Hill kicks to Hibbert. Feeds it to George. This one for 3, and that one's good. George has got 17.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Lillard. West with the block. They get it back, and that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's George for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game. Lillard attacking. The kick out to Matthews. Blocked, but he stays with it. Hill lets the 3 fly. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Now, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Hibbert. George, that's a 2-pointer. No good on that last second attempt there. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard, serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
Indiana trailing here. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Back to George. 6 to shoot to take the lead. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one's good. 14 points for Nicholas Batum.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside, George. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 20 points here for George.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Lillard attacking. The second chance effort. Here's Lopez. And it's Miles with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. From deep, George. And it's George again missing. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Drains it from 9 feet away.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Hill kicks to George. To tie it up. And it's George again missing.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. Lillard from outside. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 5 rebounds tonight. George against Batum. Jacks up a 3. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Trailblazers leading by 3. Goes up on the high post. And there's Lillard on the assist by Batum. 8 points for Damian Lillard.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Hill passes to West. And Miles kicks to Hill. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer, Lillard. Lillard again missing. Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
Lillard dishes to Batum for three. Excellent D there from Hill. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor. The rim is shaken.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Batum. It falls.
That bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop could seal the deal.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 1. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot at an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
George passes to West. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Rejected. Stuffed it. And grabs the right. The one-man stop. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Clark. It was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
David, obviously a very productive second unit. How does that change this basketball team when they play like that?
I mean, they set the tone. We're a very deep team. Our bench is going to have an advantage most nights.
David, thank you. Kevin, depth always important in the NBA.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr.
Reach out, touch space.
And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. And for New Orleans, this is their final meeting of the season with this squad, and they've lost all 3 prior games. They'd like to avoid the sweep if possible. Hey, Shaq, let's talk about Monty Williams, the head coach of the New Orleans.
And look at the afterglow of light bathing the Mississippi River in the Crescent City, New Orleans. We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. That's blocked. Duncan, the pass to Leonard, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Another shot, and it's rejected.
5 straight misses to start the game. I don't know if they're loose yet.
Gordon against Leonard. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunkers, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Stolen away. Splitter inside. He's against Evans. Splitter, that's it.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. Finishes strong.
Evans attacking. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam. Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Evans attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Spurs with possession. They lead by 4. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Parker kicks to Splitter. Back to Parker. He feeds it to Green. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Tyreke Evans out there with Gordon. And it's Pondexter in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Green. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early. Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Splitter. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Splitter's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 9. Evans dishes to Davis. He kicks to Gordon. Davis drives in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And the basket by Gordon.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And here is Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Well, the three-pointer really isn't his game. I'd like to see him get closer to the hoop.
Green with the block. Outside Leonard. Left side Leonard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
The Pelicans have to improve their approach against Leonard.
9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Evans against Parker. Here's Pondexter. Puts up the baby hook, and Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans trailed by 8.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Gordon, the pass to Pondexter. Here's the 3. Cut the bucket. Pondexter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, Green. Leonard on the wing. Puts up a 3. Asik comes up with the rebound. Asik's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep. Oh, he knocks it in a beautiful close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Leonard in at the 3.
Throw back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Evans kicks to Pondexter. For the lead. The shot no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
Parker dishes to Leonard. And the wide-open shot from Green. Green missing again.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Here's Pondexter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Pondexter's got 4 this quarter. Just to talk again about what Steve just said, they never missed a beat, Clark, when they turned to their bench.
Well, there wasn't much of a difference between the points they got from their starters and those they got from the reserves. A really balanced team effort, and you like to see that.
Pass to Gordon. Rebound, San Antonio. Splitter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Asik, the pass to Davis. Tries a 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Splitter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
You know, a lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position. And you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Steve, I'd say more than pretty good. Those are the guys that give opposing defenses nightmares on a regular basis.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Evans kicks to Pondexter. The 15-footer, and he gets it to go. Pondexter's got 6 in the quarter.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Parker kicks to Green. Out to the right wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Now here's Parker, averaging 12 points a game. And that one comes up a bit short.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Here's Davis. Shoots over Leonard. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, and today it comes from one of the men in the middle, Kevin. Let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense, diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with? Who's Oh, the Australian.
Yes, big redhead, good passer down on the low block.
The #1 pick by Minnesota Timberwolves. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Gordon out there with Tyreek Evans. And it's Pondexter in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Parker, here we go. And that one's good.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Evans dishes to Ashik. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
15 seconds on the shot.
San Antonio trailing here. Stolen by Evans. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Great D that time from Leonard. Spurs trail by 3.
2 minutes left.
A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Leonard with the steal. The pass to Splitter. Rob. Here's Davis. That drops. And the Pelicans lead by 5. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gordon goes in. Shot denied. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs trail by 3. Parker outside. And it's Parker again missing.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ashik pulls it in.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the blooper reel.
And Davis can't get it to go. And here comes Leonard.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they've got to work very quickly here, Steve.
Boy, did they work together well on that fast break.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And that's an intentional foul.
What a great game for Evans in this one. He has 8 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And that's not even close.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Green passes to Duncan. Nobody near Leonard. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's Parker. He dishes it to Splitter. From deep, Green hits the three. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
For New Orleans, Tyreke Evans.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quit in them.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already. Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play them close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations, Anthony. You're so composed, but this has got to be a great win for this team and something to be excited about.
It is exciting. It was a big win for us. That was a big win, especially down early. In the first half, we came out with a lot of energy in the second half and fought back and got the win.
It took some toughness, but you did it. Anthony, thank you. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyreke Evans.
It's a title series rematch. The champs Golden State versus the Cavaliers. Time for the fast break on NBA.com. Steph Curry loosening up for the opener, and LeBron James is doing the same. Here's LeBron James coming up big early. He finished with 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. It would be a tough shooting night for Steph Curry. He made just 4 of 15 shots, scoring 11 points. The Warriors would win because it was a big night for the bench. 11 points on 5 of 5 from the field for 13-year veteran Leandro Barbosa. Draymond Green would come up big in this one, too. Klay Thompson delivers the pass, and Draymond delivers the dunk. He had 16 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. Cavs made a comeback in the third quarter. Kevin Love had a nice game. He makes that bucket. He wound up with 17 points and 13 rebounds, but too much Sean Livingston, a career playoff high 20 points. The Warriors win Game 1, 104-89. Game 2 coming up in Oakland. See if Sean Livingston can duplicate what he did on Thursday night against a frustrated LeBron James. And that's the fast break on NBA.com. It's a title series rematch. The champs Golden State versus the Cavaliers. Time for the fast break on NBA.com. Steph Curry loosening up for the opener, and LeBron James is doing the same. Here's LeBron James. Coming to be a tough shooting night for Steph Curry. He made just 4 of 15 shots, scoring 11 points. The Warriors would win because it was a big night for the bench. 11 points on 5 of 5 from the field for 13-year veteran Leandro Barbosa. Draymond Green would come up big in this one, too. Klay Thompson delivers the pass, and Draymond delivers the dunk. He had 16 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. Cavs made a comeback in the third quarter. Kevin Love had a nice game. He makes that bucket. He wound up with 17 points and 13 rebounds, but too much Sean Livingston, a career playoff high 20 points. The Warriors win Game 1, 104-89. Game 2 coming up in Oakland. See if Sean Livingston can duplicate what he did on Thursday night against a frustrated LeBron James. And that's the fast break on NBA.com. It's a title series rematch. The champs Golden State versus the Cavaliers. Time for the fast break on NBA.com. Steph Curry loosening up for the opener, and LeBron James is doing the same. Here's LeBron James coming up big early. He finished with 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. It would be a tough shooting night for Steph Curry. He made just 4. Big in this one, too.